Hey, Les Cubes here, trying live commentary for the first time, and probably the only time. This is just some practice time, Power and Glory 3.2. I'm in a Corvette L76 coupe Roadster rather, at my actual real-world home track that I'll never get to race on, Pacific Raceways. And go. Alright. I'm off the pit road here. This is a 66 Vette, I believe? 64? It's a C2. 327 fuel injected engine, so it's at pre-66 and it's a 65 or 64. Normal stuff you'd expect from a Vette. 4-speed manual, 4-wheel discs, lots of power. Decent handling for the time. It's alright. And, you know, Pacific will test you. It's a weird, well, I wouldn't call it weird, but it's old school. This track has not changed very much at all since the 60s. Whoa. Rip cones. Easy there. Mini's way faster than me. Oh, that's worse as an Arbarth. This place is super fast. I really don't want to catch him in the kink here. Oh, come on, dude. That was uncalled for. Of course, AI drivers are always going to be 10/10s. Probably should have set up some private test time. He doesn't quite have to tiptoe through here the way I do. Alright. Third gear. Fourth. Back down to third. Miss the apex. Keep missing the apex. I'm good at driving games. Alright. Second. Slow down. Screw up. Get all wibbly wobbly. I still haven't quite figured out this whole thing. I mean that turn. It's just weird. Constant radius, really long, sweeping. Second. Come on. That slip angle. Alright. My wheel just moved on me. That didn't screw me up at all. Alright. I still haven't figured that out. I don't know if I ever will, honestly. I've been trying for a while. Now, if you live in the Pacific Northwest, Pacific Raceways is a fantastic place to watch a race. As long as you don't mind 60s style facilities, almost no bathrooms, almost no food. Other than that, you know. But the track has not really deviated from what you would see in the 60s. There's a little bit more runoff area added certain places, but it's still full of trees and no Armco, except in spectator areas. And getting on the infield drag strip side and sitting in the trees and watching the cars come down the hill is something special. By the way, Power and Glory 2 is based off GTR, where almost everything has a 6-speed box. So obviously I missed my gate there and shifted into 5th, even though the car doesn't have a 5th. My bad. This section we're through spinning out in right now, actually, my bad, is the staging lanes for the drag strip. And this is the drag strip. That's the traps right about there. Alright, back onto the road course. You couldn't tell from my driving, but the small block Corvette is much more forgiving than the big block car. L88 cars, if you tried to go down the second into that turn 1, it would kill you. It wouldn't have any of that. That's 3B. Turn 4. Alright, making it through this time. Up the hill. Staging lanes. Second gear. Probably could do thirst. No traction. Still not getting that shift right. We're along the drag strip, alongside it rather. Kink, that's a speed trap onto the strip. Start finishes right there. The road course. Turn 2. Turn 1 rather. 3. And he done blowed up. Why you blow? What is he? Wow. Didn't get that apex wrong at all. Pit lane is a straight shot off of this little short straight here. Right through there. To your right. Really? You're blowing up and you're not gonna go to the... Okay. As far as I know, that's not modeling oil. Actually being down on the track. Best I can tell anyways. Doesn't feel any slippier. Maybe it is. I'm gonna say it is. I am choosing to say that it is, and that is why I spun out there. Had nothing to do with the driver. Nope, not even a little bit. That was all driver. So in this sim rendition of Pacific, this is much flatter than it is in real life, at least as best I can tell. I believe this track was actually made by a Dutch guy? I don't know. Probably hasn't been here. Just seen pictures. And it's always hard to like show elevation change in pictures. But Pacific is just, it's a really, I think it's a really special place, which is why I'm doing the groundskeeping. You know, back in the day, Can-Am raced here, Trans Am raced here, Formula 5000. So, everyone who was somebody back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s pretty much ran here at one point or another. You know, McLaren, Dan Gurney, probably Jackie Stewart, I don't know for sure. Definitely on the American scene, you know, Mark Donahue, Jim Hall. So, and you know, while you'll never see like a major event here, because outside of the NHRA anyways, because the track is so outdated, it's really cool to see, you know, this is what it was like in the golden era, you know. I can tell you that this row of trees on this side of the track is not here anymore. There's a big house there, which is a matter of great concern for those of us who enjoy the track. A lot of people have a tendency to move next to racetracks and not find that they don't enjoy the noise, even though the track's been there for 50 years and they're new. But, you know, whatever. I have no clue. Dorito! How not to drive a Corvette with less keys. Like I could do with more gearing, or rather, shorter gears. Another thing I can tell you as a spectator, I come here every year for the vintage races. The noise when the SCCA, gosh, I'm not driving very good today, so this is going to make for great YouTube. When the vintage big bore cars come through, Corvettes, Shelby Mustangs, Cobras, the sound is incredible. Because this place is kind of cut into the side of a valley, and the sound just reverberates through the hills, and it's so loud. It is just astronomical. I've never been here during a fuel dragster race, but I imagine that there's nothing like it. These old cars are really hard to balance. Very skinny tires. Corvettes are pretty heavy to add to it, and lots of power. I think I'll do one more lap and call it quits. Gee, I hope the recording quality is alright. I've never tried setting the mic up the way I have it set up, and don't know how it's going to work. And of course I'm using NVIDIA to record, so I can't separate the audio tracks. That felt pretty racy. Right until I did that. Oh, and I killed it too. Starter. Starter. There we go. That was embarrassing. Fun fact, this game models the starter and the ignition switch separate. And if you don't hold them right, you don't get any fire. Alright, that's enough of this. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you're actually watching it. I'll see you next time.